Right, I'm going to try this wade sensing. Some people are saying it was working, so I've come to the flood again. It's still flooded here, it's still going. So I don't think the wade sensing is, now I'm not in wade mode, so let me get so I'm in a foot of water or so, and I'll try this again. So it's not showing anything there, right? Okay, so I'm well and truly getting in the water now. Right, so let's select wade mode, so go on there. Let's go wade mode. Okay, and wade program selected. So it should show me there. So we're definitely in wade mode. I'm definitely in some water now. Now it's showing me nothing. Now what I'll do is I'll get in the really deep water up here and we'll stop, and then I'll swap over because we need to settle this. Need to settle this because I can't go above 6 miles an hour, which I'm not. Right, so that is showing me that. Okay, right, so I'm now gonna acknowledge this. Now maybe it doesn't show it because I didn't acknowledge it, but let's try now. Right, so now we can see we're there now, so we have got wading. So let's go back now to the home screen. Now is that showing it? Possibly, yeah, I would say it is. Now, maybe it didn't show it then because I hadn't acknowledged the warning. So I think I've worked out the mystery of why it doesn't work. So it does show it, look, but it only shows it when you've done that. Oh, what we got going on up here? We got some mayhem going on up here. There's some, oh, is he broken down? Who knows? Let's go and have a look. If anyone's stuck, we'll help them. Let's have a look. Right, yeah, so we have got someone, if you can see in the rearview mirror there, I'll show you, yeah, we're just towing someone out. So they got stuck in the flood, so we'll just get them out past this bit into the dry. Okay, right, let's try this again. So I'm going into the water. This time I'm gonna get right in the middle. So I think I've worked it out. So let me get in the nice deep bit here. Get in the middle. Right, so then I'm going to swap, I'm going to leave it here. There's no one coming. Right, let's go over here. Right, now the wade mode is, as you can see, is not showing any depth on the wheels at all. Okay, now if I then press the wade mode, right, and I agree to this, it then shows it going up to my wheels, as you can see. Now if I go back to the home page now, it now shows it higher. So I was wrong in the video yesterday when I said it doesn't show it in. You have to go in and out of it, which is that more annoying or less annoying? But yeah, it does show the wade mode now. So as we drive through, we should better see the wade mode going. So you can see. But we towed that guy out earlier, so there we go. It was worth doing the video. So there we go. Well, I'll drive all the way through, and then we'll have a look at it as we get out the water at the other end. I mean, let's get some speed on here. Now, interesting, I wonder if it shows it if I go above 6 miles an hour. Let's go above. So I'm doing 10 miles an hour now, and it seems to be showing the wading, which I'm not sure it does on the other screen. I think the other screen locks out. If I go above, yeah, wading in ice made damage. It said wade sensing available below 6 miles an hour, so I'm trying to video that. So there we go. If we go back to the home page, the wade sensing is greyed out now. Let me see if I go back slower again. So the mystery continues as to whether the wade sensing, I think it's gone now. It's gone grey. There we go. I'm mystified as to that tile. I'm calling these tiles. I think it does call them tiles. So I'm mystified quite how that tile works versus the slope assist works. You can see the slope assist changing. That's live. If I go over to the side, you can see it going there. So that one's good. But there we go. We'll ask Land Rover some questions. Right, we've come back at night because George's still not convinced we've worked this out fully. So let's drive into the, now you can see I'm driving into the flood and it's not moving. So we've already established this. So it's not naturally live unless you activate it. So we're well and truly in the water now. So
I don't know if the camera picks up too well.
No, it's not great at night, is it? Let me put the main beam on. There you go. Right. Okay. So we're well and truly in the water. Everyone's going to believe me, right? So right now we're not in wading mode. So let's go in wading mode and just see if it might actually do a better video at night. Right, I'm going wading mode and just see if that somehow activates it, right? So wade program selected, but it's still not showing anything. Right, we've got no movement on that. You happy with this, George?
Yeah.
Right, so I think the only way to activate it, wade mode in itself hasn't activated it. I think we've got to go into the tile, hit the OK.
Yeah.
Right?
And it's moving here, yeah.
It's moving here, yeah. It's sort of fluctuating a bit, which is a bit odd because we haven't got much fluctuation going on. But let's go back to the home page now, right?
And that is
higher than it was, right? And I'll go forward now and let's see if that changes. So it should get a little bit deeper as I go forward a bit more. Is it focusing the camera that close?
Yeah.
Well, and I guess the interesting thing will be not to drive into the flood and also drive out of the flood. We can turn around and come back through it again. Is that getting deeper now? That's definitely deeper now. What are you thinking, George?
I'm not too sure.
We'll have to look on the screen. It's a lot easier to see on the screen when we get back, right? So, right. So there's no one stuck in front of us. It's lovely driving along here in the middle of the night. Right then. So we'll speed this next bit up now, but we'll basically drive through the flood and come out the other end and see when we're out the other side. We're getting onto a dry bit now. Alright, we're on a dry bit now. Has it receded below? So we're totally dry now. There's no water. So it's totally frozen, isn't it?
Yeah, that's not moving.
Yeah, and if I go back to wade mode, if I go back to the wade view, to prove it, look, there's nothing.
But maybe if we go back, it would have updated.
Yes.
Yes.
So it is not live. It just seems to show.
It updates what's on.
It updates whatever you left it as. So it is a kind of, which is that even more scary, George, because it lulls you into a false sense of security. Because if I leave it on that now,
you think you're fine?
I think I'm fine, but you're not.
You need to go in there, and then it keeps it there.
So that view never shows anything live.
Yeah.
No, that's scary, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right then, I think I concluded that before, but there we're back into some water now. It's not deep enough to show, but there we go. So, anyway, an interesting video. We've rescued someone, which everyone was worried about the first video I did. So we should have helped the bloke. I did stop and offer to help him, but they were worried because it was an automatic, and the lady didn't. The guy in the first video was actually just helping. A lady, he'd stopped to help her, but she didn't want to tow it, and it was a fair point because it's an automatic. So if you tow an automatic, you could do some damage, and they were struggling to get it in neutral as well. Right, but we'll just go back, we'll just go back through now, and we'll take it out of wade mode and just see if the wade sensing behaves the same, or whether wade mode has any influence on it. So I'll go back on here, right, and we'll just go on, there we go. Right, we'll go back through, we'll get in the flood, and then we'll show you what we're like. Right, we're well and truly in the wade now. It's not showing anything there. Go into the go on. Yeah, you can see we've got plenty of there. Oh yeah, you fly, George.
Go home. And yeah, that is above the wheels. So it only updates to when you were last on it.
So it's kind of yeah, it's only really a shortcut tile.
Yeah.
But they've kind of made it misleading by putting the water level sort of semi-relevant. Oh gosh, that is deep. You can feel it deep. Right, let's have a look how deep it is.
Oh.
It's a bit twitchy. Wading in ice.
I mean, it's nothing.
It's nothing really.
Yeah.
It's got 900 millimeters to do. So, and this is the other annoying thing, isn't it? This is the
weight sensing available.
Weight is about 6, but there we go. Right, let's try and avoid the deer on the way home. There we go. Finished the video. Done. Good.